All right, it's finally come in, my friends. The RPM edition Hammer Miner has come to me from PlebSource. DHL has unfortunately opened it, and yeah, it looks like they said it's been repacked. All right, guys, we're gonna do the unboxing of it here. Okay, so you guys have seen before the other version of the Hammer Miner BC04, the black and green 3D printed version of the stand. They do sell these on PlebSource.com. If you like this version better than the RPM one, of course, the narcissist myself would love to have the RPM one better. Wouldn't you guys? Come on, just kidding. All right, guys, let's do the unboxing of the RPM branded BC04 6 terahash model, okay, Bitcoin miner. And here we go. This is it. All right, it's got my logo on the back of the PCB of the Hammer Miner BC04. Look at this. This is so cool. I like the white and red layout, which is my colors of branding. And of course, it's got the Ethernet on the side, which is going to perform a lot better when it comes to latency for solo mining, of course. And it has the new higher capacity XT30 plug. When it comes to overclocking and such, it's going to perform much better and not melt on you. I like the Thermaltake fan, this white one here, and of course it's got, here, just looking at this, the voltage regulators. So, like I explained in the other video for that miner, this Hammer Miner BC04, Hammer Miner has created this from the ground up. It's not a parallel design like the NerdQX++'s. This is a serial design, so it uses less voltage regulators and runs even cooler. So, truly, thank you to Hammer Miner and PlebSource.com for joining up with me in creating a very reliable, cool, with Ethernet, Bitcoin solo miner for the community. If you guys are interested in one of these, go check out PlebSource.com. I believe they only have, I think, less than 10 left from what I asked the time of recording. So go check them out, PlebSource.com. Code RPM gets you another 5% off. And a quick pause, I totally forgot to mention this throughout the video. Thank you to PlebSource.com. They're giving one of these away, Hammer Miner BC04s. So they ship out of Texas. So if you guys want to win one of these, all you gotta do, just comment down below your thoughts about the Hammer Miner BC04 here that I'm gonna be testing throughout this video. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll choose the winner for this in about 2 days as of this video is uploaded. So good luck to all the people who get in early. I will choose the winner. I'll reply to your comment if you have won the Hammer Miner BC04 here. Okay, so thank you to PlebSource.com for the giveaway. Back to the video. Okay, we're not done with the unboxing here. Let me take out the bottom stand. Okay, so it's a black colored one here. I know some people were asking, Red Panda, I thought it was white. And I feel like the stand being white would have been cooler, I feel, but I think the black, white, and red, it looks pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know. You guys let me know if you think a white stand would have looked cooler. I still think this looks pretty awesome. Okay, looks like we got power cable for the laptop brick. Oh, it looks like we have another one actually. This is for Asia, I believe. Then finally, yeah, we have the laptop brick, and there's nothing else in the box, so let me remove that. Very nice packaging from PlebSource. Okay, so this laptop brick, let's see here. It is a 12 volt, 20 amp output. Okay, so in my head here, doing the math, this is a 240 watt power adapter, which is great. Yeah, this is gonna bode a lot better when it comes to overclocking this thing. So this is 6 terahash, and I'm gonna show you guys the power consumption here at the wall. Okay, so let's turn this thing on right now. I want to see how this thing is going to perform. Okay, so let me plug in the power cable into the brick, and I'm gonna plug into the XT30 cable into the top here first. And then we're gonna plug it into the watt meter, and we'll see how much power this thing takes exactly. Okay, this is really exciting. Oh man, I love this red. Oh, and I forgot to plug in the Ethernet cable. The most important thing is having Ethernet. So yeah, you can connect this to Wi-Fi if you wanted to, but easier method is obviously doing Ethernet so that it can get an IP, and then you just go to your phone and you type the IP address into the web browser and you're in, basically. So you don't need to go through the Wi-Fi method of getting your phone, going to the Wi-Fi on your phone, searching for the SSID out of this, right, to connect to it, and then, add in your SSID at home. Normal way of setting up a lot of these types of miners with your phone. It's not that hard, but I guess with Ethernet gives you that faster ability. Okay, I want to show you guys the power consumption. It just looks like it's already mining right away. I just plugged it in with Ethernet, and I haven't connected to the web GUI or anything yet, but looking at this, yeah, looks like it's getting right away look at that, 6 terahash? Yeah, 6 terahash right there, 52 degrees Celsius, and it's running cool. You know what? Yeah, the power's at 102 watts. We're getting over 6 terahash right now. And I just remember, like, a lot of the newer NerdQX++s have a fan in the back. So that probably adds a good couple watts in terms of power. So there is no fan on the back of this one, right? To cool down anything on the back. I guess it doesn't need to because, again, serial design instead of parallel. And this thing runs much cooler. Look at this white fan. I love the color of the fan. Matches so well with the RPM branding. Just, special shout out to all of you guys who have bought one so far. I've already seen a lot of the community make videos about the RPM branded BC04, and it's just, I'm humbled by all of you. I've seen videos from, I think, Fully Electric, as well as Squirrel Masters, Tech Manti, and I've seen a few others. I really appreciate, I'm sorry if I forgot you, but yeah, there's been a few other people who have made videos. Really appreciate everyone who has made content on these, and yeah, the community is amazing. I really appreciate you guys. This is really cool. Like, one of my first branded, I guess, miners, in a sense. I've had branded, like, Tangem wallets. Shout out to Tangem wallet if you guys are looking for a Tangem wallet, redpanda.tangem.com. Code RPM gets you another 10% off. But yeah, having a branded miner is really cool. All right, just showing you guys the web GUI here. Power draw in terms of the web GUI says 90.5 watts, 90.4 watts, 12.1 volt. You can see the ASIC frequency is 750, megahertz, and so yeah, we're getting exactly 6 terahash right there. Efficiency says 15.1, but if we take the true power at the wall, which is 102, so I think efficiency there is going to be what, 17, 18 watt per hash or so. But I think efficiency doesn't really matter when it comes to these smaller miners. They take, not that much power, and for majority of people who are solo mining, I advise not to have hundreds of these things. You might as well just buy a bigger boy one. But yeah, maybe having 1 or 2 of these things in your house, that's all you need, and you're trying your luck. It's a lottery play, right? It's a gamble on trying to hit a Bitcoin block. But there's also people who are solo mining, Bitcoin Cash and other forks of Bitcoin, Digibyte. It's not just Bitcoin. So there's a lot of other ways that you guys can solo mine with this miner or any other miner that's out there, really. Anyways, this is really cool, guys. I love looking at this. I know there were some people wishing that my logo was on the front somewhere, but there wasn't really any real estate where you could see that. So the back was where it could have the RPM logo like that. You guys can see. So really cool. I'm definitely going to have this as a centerpiece in my kitchen. I'm just gonna plug this into my kitchen while it solo mines. Actually, what I really want to try, since this is a 240 watt power brick, I want to see if we can overclock this baby even higher. So let me go to my settings. And let me go to, of course, I unplugged the Ethernet, so I can't connect to it now. Let me plug it back in. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm under the settings page, and work mode right now, it says we are on overclock mode. So I want to go custom voltage and frequency, and I just want to go higher. I want to see if we can go higher. So frequency is at 750. Core voltage says 455. Now, I don't know how much higher we can go, but let's just go, I don't know. I'm just going to type in, I don't know, let's go 775. And then let's do 465. We'll just see what what happens. Okay, gonna hit save, restart. Okay, it's going to restart, and let's see if it will gain us. Okay, so it just restarted. We're gonna do this in real time, and I just want to see here. I like that it's still pulling like 100 and. It was at 100. Oh, it's at 115 now. See, I like that it like adjusts right away. It looks like, and on the fly, it seems like. Okay, you can see here. I think it's going to start spooling up. See, 92, 101 watts, 109, 115, 116 now. So look at that, 116 watts, and we're over 7.1 terahash. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, let's go to dashboard, and let's see here. Oh, we're at 6.6 now. Okay, 118 watts. All right, so looks like we can overclock, and it's probably gonna sporadically. Okay, now the hash rate's going down. I'm gonna give it a bit. I wanna see what this thing ends up at. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I had to up the voltage because the hash rate was quite sporadic. So I did update the frequency as well. So we're at 800 and 500 core voltage, okay? 800 frequency, 500 core voltage. So now we've pretty much stuck around 6.7 terahash at 135 watts. Not terrible. I wanted to go higher, but temperature right now, we're at 58 degrees Celsius. So I wanted to go higher, but I don't think I want to burn this thing up. Maybe it would be a lot better to maybe add a fan. There is an extra fan hub here, 4-port fan port right here. So you could add a fan in the back if you wanted to. Ooh, we're at 136 watts. So yeah, you know, I definitely would probably not run this thing without an extra fan in the back, just to be safe. I do have the fan here set at 100 as well, because again, I don't want this thing to burn up. So we're gonna go back to, we're just gonna go back to overclock mode, and I would feel a lot better. Okay, I know a lot of people who overclock have bricked their miners, and I don't want that to happen, and I don't want to happen to you guys. Just because we do have a higher capacity power brick now doesn't mean you should go hard, because cooling does matter on these things, okay? So just due diligence, don't go crazy. Make sure you got airflow around the thing or something like that, you know, keep it cool, especially if you're going to try to overclock. But that was fun though. It was really easy to overclock this thing. It didn't get too crazy. So, okay, looks like we're going to be back at, yeah, 6 terahash now. We're at 52 degrees Celsius, and power consumption, we're at 114. So yeah, we're at 115 watts. It's because of the fan. So I'm going to go back to the settings here. I'm going to go back to automatic fan control. Okay, I just set it at 100. So if we're at 115 watts, let me click on the automatic fan control, hit save, and let's see if the fan drops in power consumption. Let's see here. We're at 114 watts right now. Still at 115. We're at 53 degrees Celsius on the BC04. Okay, we're at 110 watts now. It's going down. The fan is ramping down. 109 watts, 108 watts, 107 watts, 106. Yeah, this fan definitely takes a bit of power. So if you decide to add another fan, which again, there's another fan port header on this BC04, you're probably going to add like another, yeah, like just going from 100% fan down to, what is it at now? Fan speed says 80% now. So from 100% fan speed down to 80%, we dropped like from 115 watts down to 102. Wow, so that like extra 20% fan speed gained like another 13 watts just for the fan. Wow, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. So I would probably leave this in overclock mode at 6 terahash. I mean, that's all you need. But yeah, again, if you change the fan speed to 100, it's gonna add like 13 more watts. Well, that was a good test. Okay, my friends, I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you're interested in one of these Red Panda Edition BC04s, check out PlebSource.com. Really appreciate PlebSource and Hammer Miner with working with me on getting a Red Panda Mining Edition BC04. This is really cool. Props to the community as well. A lot of good feedback from everyone. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for this BC04. Going to be giving one of these away, all right, and choosing the winner from the comments in this video, all right? I'll see you on the next one. Links down below. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Sweet. So cool. Still storing your crypto on exchanges? That's risky. This is the Red Panda Tangem card. Simple, secure, and built for real self-custody. No seed phrases, no complicated setups. Just tap your card, manage your crypto, and you're in control instantly. Secure chip technology keeps your assets protected, even offline. I've tested a lot of hardware wallets, and this is by far one of the easiest ways to get started. If you want true ownership of your crypto, check out the Red Panda Tangem card below. Simple, secure, self-custody. Use code RPM for another 10% off. Link in the video description below.